Hello and welcome to our fundamental movement skill instructional video on punting. In this video, we'll be taking you through the demonstrations, modifications, instructions and equipment needed to perform the fundamental movement skill of punting. To start, place the point of the ball in your hand over your preferred foot. Spread your fingers along the bottom of the ball as shown here. Using the grip shown, drop the ball over your preferred leg, with the goal being to get the point of the ball hitting the ground. The step is crucial. You can't afford to be too short, as you'll overbalance. You can't afford to be too big, as you won't be able to swing your leg through and get the appropriate power. It needs to be a nice balanced step. Another important part of punting is using your opposite hand to the one holding the ball to help you balance. By taking your balance step, at the same time, take your other hand away from the ball and place it out to the side of your body. This helps you while standing on one leg, keep your balance and keep your power through the ball. Now it's time to add in the drop from before. So using all the skills we've learnt, put them together. Now it's time to put all the aspects together and kick the ball. Using your balancing hand on top of the ball to keep it steady, take your step and drop the ball onto your foot. Make sure you kick through the ball, aiming for distance, not so much accuracy. Now you've mastered the first few steps, it's time to move on to the correct grip for the drop punt. Spread your hands evenly across both sides of the ball, with your ring fingers running down the seams. I like to have my thumbs above the stitches on the top of the ball and my index fingers below. This is the same whether you're a right footer or left footer. But the change comes when you guide the ball down, much like in our earlier steps, where you'd guide the ball down with your preferred hand over your preferred foot and kick through the ball. Here's an example with the left foot. Here's a demonstration of teaching a student of the recommended age, Year 2. Make sure with your environment you're on a flat surface, preferably grass, and that when you're kicking the ball you're not kicking it into people that aren't looking. Also, the student should be given a smaller ball to help them grip the ball better. When demonstrating to the student, make sure they are given a good look from the front and the side views. This way they will understand how to kick the ball better. Now it's time to set up a drill. This drill will focus on distance kicking. Place some cones out and allow the student, using all the techniques they've learnt before, to try and kick the ball as far as they can. Accuracy at this stage is not a problem. We just want the students to be kicking through the ball so they're able to transfer their weight from one foot to another. Now that we've mastered the distance, it's time to move to accuracy. Set some cones out in front of the goalposts at an appropriate distance. This way the students can move from cone to cone, practicing trying to kick the ball between the goals, using all the techniques shown before. If a student misses a goal, make sure you show encouragement and allow the student to have as many goes as required to get it through the big sticks. Some common problems with the punt are losing balance, a bad ball drop which causes the ball to go off the side of the foot or miss it altogether, not being able to kick very well with either foot, and not able to alter the distance you can kick the ball. All these problems can be fixed and worked on by going to some further coaching at maybe an Auskick clinic or by your teacher at school. Here's some examples of punting from other sports. So that's our demonstration video on the fundamental movement skill, the punt. We hope you learnt how to perform the skill.